my dad met and took up with my stepmom when I was 3. My bio mom had disappeared off into the big blue ocean on a yacht, for the 3rd time, not believing my dad when he said, "If you leave the kids and I again, we are done." By the time she returned 3 months later, my stepmom had decided that this rather wealthy, handsome and charming man was a catch and sank her claws into him. To her credit, she was also taking on 3 kids, 3, 4, and 6 years of age. However, at this time, we had people to do everything for us, nannies for us children, a chef, who everyone called Fish, people to come clean the house. There was a ballroom and a library and a giant teak spiral staircase. Yes, it all sounds so grandiose and silver spoon, and it was. But we lost all our money by the time I was 10 and lived in a tiny house, and Dad had to work disgustingly long hours in order to keep the family afloat. Stepmother dearest, floated from fancy to fancy. One minute she is opening a coffee shop, the next she is selling aromatherapy oils, or she's selling swimwear/sunglasses. Basically, my dad would bankroll these things in the hope that she'd start contributing to the income, but everyone in the small community disliked her so much they tended to avoid her. That is, except the men she was sleeping with. She had a lot of affairs. To the point that even I, an oblivious child, and still a pretty oblivious and trusting adult, think fuck my husband is a good person. Though he does love to jump out at me from behind doors and make me almost pee my pants, understood that there was something not right going on. Eventually, she went one step too far and my father finally left her, in the pettiest, most perfect way. 6 months after this, my elder brother got married. She attended, with her son, my awesome little brother in tow. I wrote about this in a previous post, so we'll shorten it here. She basically wanted to bring my 11-year-old brother to an after party at my house, cried and stormed off when she was told no. Had spent all her money on wine at the bar, and so a family friend had to give her cash to make her take little bro home in a taxi. After this, she told anyone that would listen that I'd made her so unwelcome that she wouldn't be attending my brother's other wedding in the community we are from. However, the reason she didn't attend was that she'd expected my dad to pay for her to go, and he told her to go fuck a spider. After this, I went no contact with her. I moved from Australia to England for Lu'u'urv. After 5 years, the man I moved here with proposed, totally unexpectedly, because we were quite happy living in sin and we'd just bought a house. Considering all the family from Oz would be coming, and I have a ginormous family. Likely because there's no much else to do where we are from, we set a date for 18 months' time and notified everyone quickly so that flights/accommodation could be booked. I set up a group chat with everyone invited so that those who were coming could discuss who stays with who, make plans for trips out, etc. Little brother is in the group. He's 17 and finishing high school, living with his mother. She doesn't believe in privacy and accesses all his messages. She obviously finds this chat and starts to shit frisbees. I receive an email from her. It is long, even longer than this mammoth story, and full of passive-aggressive digs. She was livid she wasn't invited. My favorite lines from it were the following. I just want to know, my name, what it is that, little brother's name, and, my bio mom's name, have done for you to support you in your relationship that I haven't done. I took great pleasure in replying. Little brother is coming because he is my brother. Bio mom is coming because even though we have a fractious relationship, she has reached out to me with love and apologized for her behavior, and, I quote directly from the email, she pushed me out of her vagina and that counts for a lot. I just had my first child. I was willing to forgive the sins of my mother after she did that 3 times over. You are not coming because even though I attempted to build bridges with you, you willfully ignored my olive branch. I am happy to work on our relationship again, but you need to admit your behavior has been downright bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, she was speechless. At least, I assume she was, as I received no reply and no further contact. Little brother said that she told him she's not buying me a wedding gift. Terribly sorry to inform you, ex-stepmother, we requested no gifts. All we wanted for our wedding was to have the people we love there. Guess we got the gift of your absence though.